Oh, shoot. I'll be right back. I gotta go get my iPad so I can read you guys' chats. All right, I'm back. I want to be able to read everybody's chats today. This is all a learning process for me. So last night I realized, oh no, I can't read the chat. So we are going to get this iPad going. So I can get into YouTube to read your chats. Probably need to shut this window. Hi girls, you ready? Crazy animals. So you don't hear all that noise. So with chinchillas, you got to pull everything out of the way. So they can't get this stuff. They will. All right. Work in progress, girls. So, I'm thinking. I have trying to get enough time watched. Oh, that's so close. Enough time watched for when I go to Disney World. So I think I can still schedule my live streams without that time. I think I might have figured something out about that today. I asked Mama Mouse, which is Myers and the Mouse that I follow, and I Googled it. I think I just have to do it on a PC to schedule that. But when I go to Disney World, I'd have to know what time I'm going to live stream. And I already had that set up before I get there. Because there's no way I'm going to do it after I get there. It's just too much. So that's where we're going with that. We'll also see if we can get you set up here. My daughter said my grandson is going to be on watching too. She said he watches all my live streams. He's only 3. That's so cute. Can they get back there? Probably not. So I'm going to go back a little ways. Gosh, I think it'll help. Yeah, that. I don't think they can squeezing that side. They're just little turds. They can do some stuff you wouldn't believe. Just little stinkers is what they are. That's real tight there. So just gotta let them out first. That's a dumb decision. All right. As soon as I let them out, they're gonna run to the back. Because that's just how you girls are. They're already jumping. They're smart. They know when I start messing with stuff that it's happening. Eventually, when I get it all figured out, I'll just screw all those boards together and nail them all together or something. There we go. Can you girls get out if I squeeze it that way? You didn't try. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Mickey. Come on. Come on, Minnie. Where you at? Minnie. He's going to go right under there. Come on, Minnie. Where's she at? Come on. Silly goose. Come on. Course, Mickey's going to go right to the place he's not supposed to go. They'll start yelling and screaming. They won't get down there. No. Mom is trying to figure this out. You crazy little creatures. So I'm thinking I could probably put see, they might be able to get through there. I think once I put this down, like making a puzzle, you know what I'm saying? The board's just a little bit too. A little bit too big. Let me get this other one, girls. It's got a needle in it, but they don't have any. Get back! Yeah, that might be just perfect. Maybe. Darn near. Is it in there? Nope. Okay, we're gonna have to pull these guys forward. 3 of them anyway. There they might work. That might work, girls. We'll see. Mickey's already trying to figure it out. I'm surprised you're not already up there. Crazy as you are. Let's see if those lights are on. We're good there. We're good there, girls. Put my Mickey shirt on. Oh, no, you can't have that. Okay, I think I'm live streaming. Let's see. That's pretty good. That got almost the whole room. Get up here and make sure. Yep. Probably could even turn it. Yep. I like that. I like that, girls. So you got a little stool. A little bit better day to day. I had to stay in the office all day. I had to take care of our 13 stores today in the computer, but got a little bit of rest too. He's trying his best. He's like, there's got to be a way. Like, no, there's not. So, I may have to turn their heat down a little bit here. We have the heat on now because it's colder. And I turn the heat on 66, but when they're running like this, right now it says 69 in here. That's not good. Maybe it'll go down. Anyway, they can't get to 75. So I may have to turn on. There's one air conditioner, but I think it's all the way. Yeah, it's in the other room. We'll see how it goes. I can always open the window too if I have to. All right, girls, let's see what we got going on. You guys are freaking out. You're like, wait, she might have actually done it this time. Crazy creature. Oh, I can't lean back, I guess. I'm just going to push the whole thing. No, I think I let him get on that. That's what I did. I leaned back on this yesterday. Okay. See if I can get in here. It's been so long since I pulled this up. It just doesn't even know. It's still on DisneyWorld.go. Disney Grandma YouTube. There you go, girls. Oh, I got 3/4 of it. I'm surprised. 3/4 full on battery. iPad is not connected to the internet. Well, imagine that. What was that iPad? It's over there, I think, on the bed. So now I got to go to settings. See if it'll automatically pick it up. We got a new Wi-Fi system. Of course, anytime you get a new Wi-Fi system, you got to reconnect everything. And I was out there doing the Ring doorbell cameras, and that's how I fell. And thought I broke my wrist. So it's this one. Here we go. Easy peasy. I'm not finishing setting up my. See, now they're pretty sure. See, how weird is that? So, I don't know if you guys were on my last stream, but Mickey kept jumping up on there, and I'm like, that's so high. How is he getting up there? But I think he was using the pillows. Like he'd get his toes stuck in between some pillows and then jump up there. And I thought, I'm just going to cover it with blankets. It looks better that way anyway. And now he's totally ignoring it. I'm Disney Grandma at, I think it's Disney Grandma YouTube 7541. Yeah, Disney Grandma at 7541. 45 more subscribers and I can get to 2,000. All right, so this one says I'm live. So come on. Got one watching. That might be my grandson. Oh, I got to turn that down. You're going to hear an echo there. I think we can turn it off on the volume. Okay, let me see if I can hear myself now. Is it playing? Find the sound button on this thing. There it is. Got it. Now, can I see my chat though? That's the question. Yep, sure can. Oh, Samantha's here. I am doing pretty good. Had a rough day yesterday, but got it a little better today. Tomorrow, I work. But it's my Friday, and I get a day off. And then I get the 4th off. So I'm excited. I don't know if I can see the girls. It says sign into chat. How do I do that? There we go. Disney Grandma. Why is it saying to scan? Why does it say to scan a QR code that is already on your computer. No, we need to try another way. Let's see. Phone number, we can do that. I think this is going to work. Because now they're doing what they should do. I hope you guys can see them there. Oh, yeah, you can. Messing with their stuff. Check your device. Send it. Oh, he almost made it. Okay, check your device. Google has sent you a notification button. Gmail app. And do the prompt. Okay, so I gotta go to my Gmail. I'm glad things are so safe, but I'm telling you right now. What are you doing? You're not going to get back there. Mailbox. Box. This says we're unable to build. That's not what I want. All right, let's see here. Let's see, is that not? That's just mail. I wonder if that's Gmail. Mail. I don't want to do that. Messages. Inbox select. Okay, so now let's go to trying to figure this out, guys, how to see your chat. Yes, it's me. 80, I think it was 82. Tap the number shown on your device. What is the number shown on my device? I have no idea. Got it. I just guessed. Okay, now I'm in. Okay, so now I gotta go to me. I guess it'll keep you young, right? Have that thing. Oh, yeah, here we are. Minnie's trying to go around me. I can see you now. There we go. Oh, he got up there anyway. Oh, my word. I think he went right up there on that cup. Oh, it's hot where you're at. Oh, my goodness. No, I can't take it. I can't sleep if it's hot. Mickey, what are you doing right now? You're going to be stuck up there. He's coming this way now. Maybe he'll come back closer. I could get up and try, but he's not going to let me catch him because he's such a little turd. I'm going to come up there and get you, big boy. Come on, Edie. Look at him. Isn't he just adorable? Aren't you just adorable? I almost had him. He took off running. I think he jumped up on my... He's going to realize he's stuck back there. He's going to try to figure out how to get out. Because I'm not doing this let's move everything again. Maybe if I put this over here, he'll jump up on that. You're stuck over there, Mickey. I don't know what to tell you. Being a brat. Why are you doing this to me, man. I don't get it. Just because you want to make everything difficult. Come on. Come on. No, get down. Oh my God, you're so crazy. Well, obviously he's very smart because he's like, you thought you had me, but I figured it out. Now he's trying to figure out how to get back over here. You're not going over there, Missy. Nope, it ain't happening, so just forget it. Mickey will come out in a minute. No. No. Mickey, get down. Come on. Is my grandson watching yet? Come on. You could come through there. You're not, get down, Minnie. You're not hopeless. You can get through there. We're all a bunch of different people, right? So, I was telling my grandson, we were talking about that. He's 19 and just different kinds of people in the world. And he was like, I just don't understand your mom. I said, Caden, if you just had a whole bunch of yous in the world or a whole bunch of grandmas, the world would not be a good place. It would be really boring. Don't you do it, Minnie? I'm like, the world would be really boring. He's like, yeah, I guess. I go, we're made to. And God made it to where we have to deal with people, right? So it teaches us how to get around in the world. Come on, Mickey. Come out here and play with Minnie. Come on. Lord knows I've met all kinds of people. But in a way, that really helped me with work because the job I have, you got to be able to deal with, all levels of people, literally. No, you're not getting up there. Nikki's coming this way. He'll figure it out. He figured out how to get over there. He can figure out how to get back. Yeah. No, you're not coming over there. No, you don't need that board. Stop. So I think that helped me in my job. I was talking to somebody at work about it. Oh, my new boss. We have a bench stand. He's not a new boss. He's a boss in training. But anyway, he's a Christian, and I started talking to him about how right after I got saved, I learned how to go, visit people. And I learned how to witness to people. And you learn how to look around their house and see what they have on their wall or how to communicate with them, right? And that's something that's hard for people to learn in life. And I don't know if I always had that or if I just developed it from doing that, from going to church and going out and seeing people. But I use that a lot now in my job. So, if somebody comes in, I can tell whether they need to have a chair, if they want to walk out, if they want to, here comes Mickey. If they want to walk, you know, if they want to walk out to the unit or they want to rent it in the office. Because not everybody's going to do everything the same way. Like I have one elderly lady here. Our doors are extremely heavy. Like I busted my shoulder because of our doors. You ain't getting down there and you ain't going up there. And so they're really heavy, so she can't open her door. And so I go out there and help her open her door. And she's like, we have these surveys that you fill out, right? And so she kept hitting me on a 4 on a survey. Well, public storage makes that part of our bonus. So we're supposed to be able to fix whatever a customer's problem is. Nikki, you're so crazy. And there's no way for me to fix the doors. So I went out and had a talk with her about it and stuff. She goes, oh, honey, I will never do anything to, you know, that will affect you. And so she puts in, she rates me a 10 or an 8 to a 10. And then she puts in really heavy doors and high price units. I'm like, okay, that works. Because as long as I can get over 50, I can, you know, get that category for a bonus. So I don't know what number, we'll see how many people's watching here. Let's see. I got 3. Mine's a little bit far behind, but got 1 from the United Kingdom. Where's everybody else from? Is my grandson on here? And you know, animals are not everybody's thing. So a lot of people, Minnie, stop chewing on that. That is a rope. A lot of people flip on my channel because I've had a Disney Grandma channel for 10 years. And so they think when they click on, they're going to see just magical Disney stuff. It's kind of hard when you're this far away from Florida. I try to go to Disney on Ice every year. This year I don't have anybody to take right now, but if I can find out somebody to take, then I can bring you guys some more magic this year. The little girl that I'm taking to Walt Disney World, I've taken her twice, and she just, oh my gosh, just to hear the kids, it's just, you know, maybe get a look from my pad. Just to hear the kids will make you happy. She totally changed me there. Just hearing the kids like singing the songs or laughing or clapping or jumping or, oh my goodness, it's totally worth it. And it's expensive too, so. But I might be able to bring you some more magic. The tickets haven't went on sale yet. My daughter-in-law has a friend that might want to go. So maybe I could take her and her daughter. Somebody, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I need some Mickey love. Or maybe I'll take the one lady that's helping me out here. Her daughter is totally into Disney. Maybe I'll take her. One of the ladies that has a business here. You can't get over there, Mickey. You guys are a little confused now, aren't you? You're like, wait. I think she actually blocked us this time. As long as I got somewhere to put my bat, I'm okay. Stop it. Nikki. Nikki. Nikki's over there trying to chew that. Move. No. No. You little poophead. He's over there trying to. I got stuff I can throw at you, so be careful. He just wants to get up there really bad. I think I figured it out, Nikki. A lot of people clicked into my last stream yesterday. I had 226 people that clicked in. The more I can get people to watch at the same time, better chance. I want to get the hours I needed watched before I go to Walt Disney World. And I don't know if that's going to happen. If it doesn't happen, I'm sure it'll happen down there, which will make me cry because that'll be magical too. What are you doing? Anyway, I've been working on this channel for 2 years, so we've almost got it now. It's just YouTube rolls it over every day. So let's say that I get 3,000 hours watched. Well, the next day, your little turkey jumped on my legs. The next day, they roll it over, right? So if you don't get it, I don't think it goes back to a 0, but what you had the previous time goes away. It's weird. So it's really hard to get. I think they want me to have 4,000 hours in a day watched. And now you can stream my channel, and turn it on and watch it. And you'll get a lot of ads, which is annoying because I can't take those off until I get my hours. But then it'll watch so much of it, and then it'll flip over to somebody else's. And then you have to go back to my channel again. But my daughter commented on my channel today. That made me feel good. She goes, Mom, that YouTube channel you did with the girls was cute. I'm like, well, thank you. She's a big time media person, so she comments on it. I'm doing good. See how many I got. I got 3 still. Tyler might be there. I don't know. Usually he'll say something though. Yeah, I have neck fans at Disney, and the fans that you put around here, they don't help me. There is something you can do though, if you YouTube it. There is a way of getting a cooler and putting some ice in it and putting a fan there to help that break that heat. And then when I lived in Indiana, we didn't have no air. And I just took a lot of cold showers. Like cold showers were my thing. I could not sleep if it was hot. I just wouldn't be able to do it. What's the temperature right there, Samantha? What's your temperature right now in the United Kingdom? I need mine like 60 to 65 to be comfortable at night because I like to cover my feet up. As you can tell, I got a lot of covers on my bed. I used 3 of them, so. And this one here, which is really a special one to me, so I took. You guys go check out my channel. So I've taken quite a few people to Disney who can't afford to go. So this blanket right here that I don't know if you can see that down the corner. That blanket right there, that is a Mickey Mouse with a star. So we stayed at All Star when I took them. And so for Christmas, she bought me this blanket. the people I took. And this is a special one because, usually somebody buys me a present when I'm down there. Um, but they don't buy me a present when I get back, except for Cassie. She made me some Mickey Mouse wreath and for Christmas and stuff. But that's really special. And it's so soft. I don't know where she got it. But I just snuggle up with that around my neck or wherever I need. Yeah, I can actually tell what I can see here. So, snuggle up with it. So soft. No matter where I go, this will go to Disney with me. So no matter where I go sleep, if I have to go sleep in a hotel or something, this is the blanket that goes. See if I can see Minnie. Probably need to move her over. Oh no, there she is. That's actually a pretty good view. The only thing you pretty much can't see is all of our door, but they don't very seldom ever go back there. There's so that's 16 in, I don't know what that would be in our temperature. Is that 16 Celsius or, I know it's not Fahrenheit. What would it be in U.S. temperature in Fahrenheit? I think it would be hot. Because I think that's what Canada uses. Speaking of that, we just bought some public storages in Canada. I'm like, what are they doing? We just had a regional meeting call today, telling us all the stores that we are going to be on getting. I'm like, oh my goodness. We're definitely the largest storage company in the world. So if you guys know anybody that needs to, that wants to work storage, let me know. I've got 25 years experience. I can refer them. What are you doing, silly girl? I like this iPad. Mama can see you. Yeah, you're trying to get back there to Mickey, but it's not going to happen. Mickey's stuck back there now. Yours is in 250C. Ours is in Fahrenheit. I'll ask Google, see what it is. 16. So yours is 16.0. I've been a lot of places in the United States. My dad traveled a lot when I was younger. So I haven't been to all 52 states or however many states we have now, but I've been to most of them. And I've been to Canada. But that's pretty much it as far as getting out of the U.S. And I don't go to Canada anymore. I quit doing that a long time ago. I go to Disney World and go into Epcot and they got Canada. I said, we'll just skip that one. I know what it looks like. What you doing, Minnie girl? You guys are interested in eating now because you're like, there's nothing else to do. What are you doing, Mickey? You ready to come out yet? See, he's under there. Where you at? Turkey face. Are you ready to come out yet? Come on. I'm gonna give you a treat. He is so obsessed with going under there. So there's a couple of things I kept asking YouTube for. I don't think I had anything to do with this. But I asked them for music on a stream. And now they say, I haven't figured out how to do it yet, but now they say you can add music to your stream. And then the other thing I asked them for was to be able to vertically tape. And that's what I'm doing now. Or not vertical. Vertically. Videotape. And it's doing it. I don't know if I had anything to do with that. But that's the two things I wanted. I haven't figured out how to get the live stream on yet. Now, granted, the chat is kind of like right in the middle there. I guess you can do it that. No, can't do it that way. But I don't think it doesn't have to be that way for you guys, because you guys can take the chat off so you don't see it. Mickey's hiding again. He jumped up off of my shoe. He got up there. It's probably too hot in here for him. But I guess I could go open that door. My thing that turns on my air conditioner is over there through that door. Guess I could block him out and go turn it on. Yeah, he's hiding. What are you doing, Mickey? You want Mama to get you a treat? You want Mama to get you a treat? Is Xander watching Grandma's video? If you are, hello, sweet pea. Where's that? Come out there. Where you at? Get out there. Come on. Come on. Where you at? I can't see on top of my bed, so I can't tell if he's up there. I might have to go get the air conditioner. Peace. I think this will work as long as I keep my feet out of the way. Such a little stinker. It's cute the way he jumps up there, though. He's like, I got this. I'm like, no, you really don't. Where are you at? No, he's not up here, so he's definitely down there. Well, I guess I could just crawl over and do it, but if I do that, I'm going to have to redo the whole thing. I don't want to do that. I'm always scared they're going to get out when I open the door because they're so quick. Scare you a little bit. I'm going to be right back. Get out of there. Get back. I mean, granted, my chinchillas love me. But trust me, if they get out, they ain't coming back. Manny, no. That's air conditioner there. That's going to be noisy. Let's turn that on for a little bit. And that might make you out. Girlfriend, you're being good. I think I'll give you a treat. Yeah, I think you need a treat. maybe even a stick. Mommy pulled you guys some fresh sticks out. Did you see that? Don't let me step on you when I do this. That'll be a good YouTube video. Come here. Mama's got a treat. Come here. Got a stick for you. You don't want a stick? Give me a treat. That might get me out. Maybe. Come here, Minnie. Come here. Oops. Come here, sweetie. Come here, my little Minnie girl. Text my son real quick. Oh, actually, my daughter, I guess, because my son's sick. Let's see. Search. I don't know how to do that. Search. Message. There it is. Return. Send. I haven't used this iPad in so long. No. Should have a button there. We have to close this first. Live. Nope, get back. Send for some reason. It's not remembering. A possibility. Oh, well. Good night. Try to get some cold cloth or something and wrap it around your neck. That might help you. You want a treat, Minnie? Come here. Come here. Come here. Mama's got treats. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, Mama's got treats. Come here. closes in May. I won't keep that fan on very long, but it's already cooling on in here. That's a portable air conditioner that I bought. And I've had it 3 years. It's noisy, more noisy now than it was, but it still works. Maybe I'll probably come back out. Maybe I'll probably come back out once it gets cooler in here. That thing totally worked. I just gotta remember to keep my feet out of the way. What are you doing, pretty girl? You're the star of the show today. It's still a little bit early for me. Like I said, about 9 o'clock is when I start cooking. Got a lot to do on Sunday. I think I'm gonna do a 1 o'clock stream on Sunday, maybe. Is it good stuff? Yeah, get you some more of those treats to put on there. And that bus back yesterday, so I'm gonna take them. No. No. Make my dear sister come out. They did often. You can see that though. Yeah. Go over there, I'll throw something at you. Oh, that's a little bit fun. I couldn't sleep. I'd be getting easily water bottle or something, and I'd freeze that sucker and put it under my covers. I wouldn't be able to do it. It's hot. Interesting. We knew when they were going to be born. When they were born, she weighed a few more ounces. Because I guess they can do different sizes. So, we knew she was going to be a little bit bigger. And when they're tired, their ears go all the way back. Oh, Danny, you get tired. You're over there resting like a good girl. It helps to do it this way, though, 'cause if I didn't do this, they'd be in and out of this cage. And they won't get up this way. It helps to do it with this. Noise and then come out. in there. Mickey. Where you at, man? Mom, we need to rest you. Mommy's resting too. I was so tired today. We went from like 80-degree weather. So I don't know this is bullshit. So you can go to like 80-degree weather for 3 days. And then drop all the way down to 60 and rain. So that's what happened today. So I was tired today. So I had some tea, I had some water, and I had a sandwich. That's what I did. So then I had a triple shot coffee. I'm having this a little bit better. I still have one person in oh, she's back. So get you a water bottle. Don't fill it up all the way. You know, one of them old time fashioned water bottles. You can get it over there. Fill it up with water, freeze it, and then put that down. So that might help. It's going to take that a long time to fall. And then maybe that cool you off some. I've got the ones that you wrap around your shoulder and put on your back, lay it on your back and stuff. They don't last really long. Something like that would get a chunk of ice. Because ice will throw off some cold air. You guys have portable air conditioners in the UK? It's just good help when you can't see because it's not in your area. You can find an air conditioner, even a small one. Just put that in one rack and shut every rest of off the rest of the house for just when you sleep. I think I can see your babies when you're standing there. That's cool. My dogs can have like 6 or 8. The rest of them, she was so cool. No, I'm not going in there and making no. No, I know you're missing, but it's not happening. You come. Sad is going to be a sweetheart. She was going to work in the morning. So she's I'll just stop talking about it. Sleep. there at home with Mickey up there. He's like hiding today. Oh, he's moving very. I hear you back there. I have like a little nightstand or something that the air conditioner sits on. He likes to sit on that little bar. And he's like, I just need to figure this out. You're not going to go over there. No, you're not as brave as Mickey. You just won't take a dart at it. She'll sneak behind you though and get it done. No, no. Nope, 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 nope. You want to get Mama some? You come this way, I'm going to catch you. I'm going to give you some kisses. Yeah, you come this way, Mama's going to catch you. And then they won't come over here. If I try to catch them, they'll be like, no, we're not coming over there. I watch stuff like this when I sleep. There's a bear stream that I watch that you can hear the water, and the birds and everything. I think that's in Alaska. But it's on 24/7. So I watch that. You want a treat? You want a treat? You want a treat? Yeah, you want a treat? You know you do. Well, that's not your favorite kind, is it? Look at you being picky. No, that's the apple one. She's hungry. The apple's her favorite. No, you just got your mind on getting back there. No. Nope. I can't wait. I need to go see Mickey really bad. The thing of it is, this world is so crazy. I don't know what state you guys live in. But Washington State has a lot of problems. So, fortunately, I had to evict some people yesterday. And that was really hard. I ended up taking her to a camp, though, that she wanted to go to and loaded all her stuff up. But when I go to Disney, I don't see any of that, any kind of crime like that. So I started coming home. When I came home last time, I heard on News Channel or something that Disney had arrested a dad that was carrying a gun into the park. And I'm like, no. So I had to look it up. And sure enough, I can't remember how many people a day they say that they tell them they can never come back ever again. And I'm like, that's crazy. Like, I would have never expected that. So he had, because I always think when I go, like I've got on a magical t-shirt and, I got special made ears that I make that nobody else has. And I have this and that. And I'm like, they won't even care about me because on the, what are you doing down there? Why are you crying? Can you hear that? So he could be dreaming, but that's one of the sounds they make. So I'm like, but then I see this family. It's like a family of five. Well, it was a mom, a dad, I think a grandma or something. What's wrong, baby? Come on. Come on, what you 3 kids or something like that. And they all have matching shirts on. And for some, why is he doing that? Why are you doing that? Come on. For some reason, he decided to bring in a gun. I don't know who even does that. So anyway, so they got arrested. Are you sleeping and dreaming in there, or what's going on? That's just weird. He never does that. What's wrong, baby? He's like, just move the cage, would you please? So they have different sounds. So they have a hiss sound that basically tells you to back off. They don't want to be messed with. That's a sound where you can dream. He's getting closer to me, so I don't know if that's just a dreaming sound. Like there's a scared sound where they hear something different. I think that might be what that is too. Where they hear a noise, they don't know what it is. Where you at, baby? Now you're going to worry me. You're going to make me get under there and look, aren't you? He's probably tricking me, honestly. I'm coming. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I can't see you. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? You could just be totally sleeping too. Where you at? Hi. Pardon my bit of blood. Come on, Mickey. Where you at? Oh, I see you. Is that you under there? Come on. Come on. Let me get the naughty stick. See if I can get you out. What did I do with that? It's down there somewhere. Here is the naughty stick. I see you. Why are you down there crying? You silly goose. Come on. Come on. I see you. Come on. Come on, Mickey. Come on. He just ran. He's trying to trip me. He wants to get Minnie down there. You are fine. Well, that's what you are. Where you at? Oh, I see you now. Nothing wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Crazy animal. You can come out. No other way. No, you're not going in there. Probably what he's doing. He's saying, "Come on, Minnie. Come on. You can come out." Minnie's not coming in, so. Oh, great. I didn't know how I got on that. Some lady sliding on the slide. It's not what I wanted. There, now we're back. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Could have been the air conditioner noise. No, you're not getting back there. You want a treat? Are those treats getting old? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Hmm? No, get back. Nope, we're not going under there. Mickey's being crazy. He cries like that every now and then, but usually it's at night when he's dreaming. It always wakes me up. And I'm always like, what's going on? Because I have to make sure they're not fighting, which they've only done like one time since I've had them that I'm aware of. Yeah, she's trying to figure out. She's over there on that stool thinking, how far can I jump? I can't, you can't see her. Mommy need to pull the stool a little bit for. No, there you go. You did. No. No. So I think I mentioned this on my last stream, but there's a guy who mentioned that he couldn't take the dust. Well, you don't have to have, you don't have to do it the way I do it. So I just do that so you guys can see them rolling in the dust bath. You can train it to where you can put them like in a cat box or, a tote or something to where that dust doesn't get everywhere. Oh, you're she knows if I'm going to catch her. She's like, no. But anyway. Let me turn the air back on since I only have one. My person is probably Samantha. She's probably trying to sleep. Just turn the sound down, Samantha, and you can watch a stream. You hear my loud mouth. Some of the YouTubers I watch, how they got on theirs is they got their time watch. They're in a community like, there's like 40 of them. They all stream. Like they're a group of streamers. So they kind of watched each other's to get them there. I don't have that. Just have to depend on whoever I've got out there. I got a lot of streamers that I watch my DC stuff. I should just stick that water bottle on this other side so they can have water on there. He's overly tired today. He doesn't normally have that. Could be because it's hotter. Don't do it. You better turn around. She's doing a hot one now. So don't get that. That and all the other shit. Once you get sick, buddy. Here's a Look up, like this is from Chinchilla. Try to go over there and she's such a nice. Don't do it. I got your number. That's what she's doing too. Where you at? Did she get back there already? No, she's up there. So, up there so they can see you. Maybe we got them on. I think she should have seen it. It's too hot there. They got up to like 68. They're not still there. What's out? See how long it can last today. My husband did a little bit of research for me. He's not a streamer, but he did some research for me. He said the lady that I saw said make your streams really long. Maybe. I mean, if somebody, when I'm sleeping, not that I'm saying you should watch my streams. When I'm sleeping, I want private. And I want something that's long. So, I'll go to sleep for 3 or 4 hours before I wake up and change the stream. I have a gate that goes past my bedroom window. So, if I don't sleep with headphones on, I can hear my gate. Pretty much not during the day, but at night it's a lot quieter. I don't care like here, my 50-hour air conditioner or something on. I can hear that gate going on. It just drives me crazy. So, public storage decided, oh, we'll just make this a grandpa 24 hour those people that are out there doing interrogations is what I kind of like. Because won't let them try to get one that's not on the school property. And then I watched that. When she did it there. She's crazy. You are. That way we say something. Jesus, and sometimes I just you're so pretty. You're definitely the Minnie Mouse. Not that she's not pretty. You're just Miss Proper. Mm-hmm. I hope when you're seeing this on TV that it ain't upside down. I wonder. Like this. This is my head, so. I guess it wouldn't matter. That's too much. You guys let me know if you're watching it on television and it's upside down. Hopefully that's not the case. Because I wanted the wider angle. So YouTube doesn't do that. So I'm like, sweet. It's all a learning process. Oh no, my neck. Like, no, don't start it again. He's tired. He's like, there's nothing he got hold of, so maybe he was. I'm not sure what that is right there. It's not anything she's going after, so. Don't you use your Minnie Mouse voice and pull Mickey out here? No, you know how to do that. I usually don't get them out one day and then get them out the next day. I had so much fun screaming last night. I'm gonna never get it. Thought I had a schedule, so I started. My grandson said he helped me. Maybe not this weekend, but next weekend. Now we gotta pick our days that we're gonna go to the Christmas break. I can't wait. Then I'll have enough Disney magic in me after I do to last me 6 months before I want to go do anything else Disney. Do some dust bath? You don't. You're really good at doing this. She's so crazy. Let me get the dust bath out. You want the dust bath? I don't know if I can. It's way. I don't know maybe I can. That. I can reach it without putting my thing here. I don't know if I can. So smell it. Check. You're not reaching, girls. Oh, there's a stool. That might help. She will. No. 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 You got it. You got your wristband. There you go, girl. Here you go. Where's your dust now? Gotta bring Mickey out. You'll smell that. You're getting pretty good at that. Yeah, you're getting pretty good at that. Oh. You're too cute. You're too cute. So he just wore himself out trying to jump. Hello. Hello, Annie. Hello, Amy. I'm not looking at names, but I'm getting better. This is Nikki and Minnie. What actually we're seeing in the inside of them. Jumped a whole bunch trying to get on the bed. Let's see some Disney magic. November the 22nd. Go ahead and subscribe to the notification button. I've got to figure out how to set a live stream. Because I'll know what time things are going on down there, like the parades and stuff like that. So I can live stream that. So we can do the parades and fireworks. Probably some special shows, just like a live stream throughout the day. So I would have to shut it off. So you walk around with it and see some magic. Just gotta make sure I Yeah, there's going to be a lot of tears. Her daughter went, I think, to California for a cheerleading thing or something when she was a kid. But that's not the same because there you kind of stay with the group. You don't get out and do other stuff. When you go with me, it's all magic. We plan it a year in advance. Have all the big meals. We can live stream all of our big meals, and I'll know what time those are. We can live stream those. You can see, the characters. If you're going, well, really, especially if you're going with a child, you want to get the character meals because they don't have to stand in line to see the characters. They get to see the characters without standing. So that makes the meals so magical. Heck, I don't even hardly eat. I pay like $35, $40 a meal or more. And then I don't even eat because I'm so excited to see the characters. My youngest sister's got a school friend. She's like, don't you know that those people in those costumes? And I'm like, when I'm over here, I do. But when I'm over there, I don't. I don't know what they do. They have the magic to where that's making. I see grown men crying. I don't even know. It brings back if you have a childhood with any kind of Disney, it brings it back. So when I go, I make sure whoever I take, I know what characters they are. So, for instance, of course, the first time I went with my family, it was Mickey Mouse because it was me and my grandson. He was pretty young then. And then we came back from there, and I decided to take the girl that worked with me, her and her husband, her little girl. And I surprised her. Well, we actually called her on the phone and said, would you like to go with her? She always. Anyway, she was a Minnie Mouse fan. And so I never really, liked Minnie, but like Mickey was it. And so when I took her, her videos were so magical. She cried every time she met me. And she's a grown woman. And her husband would say, we have to go see another Minnie Mouse. And she's like, we do. We haven't seen this one. This one's in there. What she thought was Christmas time, and what she thought was going to be animal kingdom attire. Her favorite time of the year is Christmas. So when I opened the door, Brittany, she was one of them. They're dressed up as Christmas clothes, and she like lost it. So her daughter was a big character fan, and she was on the Zoom. And we walked in. First, she's like, I got to have your ears. So we were walking in. She got all excited. She said, I got to go first. So she wanted to go before her daughter. That was so funny. And her daughter was a little bit sick there in that video because she ate something. I don't know what. She got like a little flu bug. But it was so magical. And she cried into it. So now I'm in love with Minnie too. And me and my daughter, well, then I came back and I took a teenager who rented with me when he was a little boy. I've known him pretty much a long time. And they didn't have anything. So I surprised him. He had never been on a ride ever in his life, not even parlor. He was flipping out on the rides. But his favorite thing ended up being the Lion King show. And he looked over at me and said, "Okay, you got me. I'm crying." I'm like, "Okay." I like balloons, so I got a really good video of me and balloon dancing. Eating balloon flip flop turn. But then let's see. Then I took my daughter and her girls that she grew up with, the girls she grew up with. I'm like, things. And they were always over at my house. One of them liked Rapunzel, and the other one liked Snow White. And so they made me go to a ball with it. My daughter's Winnie the Pooh, and then she liked the big marshmallow guy too. So after I did, a couple of years later, I took Andy that my grandson knows. He grew up with, growing up with that. And I took him, and they were. She was the mom was sleeping with me, and my daughter was Stitch. So I'm like, oh my god. So now I have a love for a lot of Disney characters. I mean, more Disney magic. I like all the characters, but now, now every time I go see one, I remember them. We couldn't even hug the characters back when I took the family because the family that my grandson knows because it was COVID time, so we had to have a mask on. But we were still in tears the whole trip. I think that was the most magic one that I had ever had. Just watching her waving at Sleeping Beauty. You know, she's probably in her 40s or 50s, and she's waving to Sleeping Beauty. My boys were full grown and they're blowing the princess's kisses. It's just different. Are you still sleeping, Mickey? He is out. I hope you didn't hurt yourself jumping. Then you're gonna make me feel bad if you're sore. You need it up there, buddy. So each time I go, I fall in love with somebody else. So we're making this one. I'm thinking she'll be 6 then. We're making this a princess trip, which will be good for me because I'm getting older. I still like to ride the big rides, but if I don't get to ride a big ride, I'm not going to be crying. I'll hang out with her and stay. We'll do some little kitty things. But I've met princesses, but I've never just made that the goal. So my goal is to try to raise enough money to get the Bibbidi Bobbidi boutique for her. But I don't know if I'll get enough overtime for that. That's really expensive. So but they do her hair up and paint her nails. And she gets an outfit with shoes. Make a big deal about it. Because we're going to supposedly, we haven't quite figured all of that yet, but supposedly we're going to Magic Kingdom twice, Hollywood Studios twice, not Animal Kingdom, I'm sorry, Magic Kingdom twice, Hollywood Studios twice, Animal Kingdom I got to figure out when the Christmas party's going to fit in there. I got one magical dinner with the queen that I'm going to do. I'll know when that is too. So I'll be able to preset all that for you guys. You know, get some thumbnails and stuff in there. Looks attractive so you can actually see the dinner. Because I have little stands I can put on the table so you can see the live stream. That queen, I hope we have the same queen, but she honestly almost topped the Mickey name. And that's really hard. That lady was in character. And I asked her how long she'd been there, and she said many years. She's just amazing. She's a perfect queen. She could roll her eyes up. He might be tired from trying to jump. He got up there twice. I don't even know. He's strong. Build his muscles, honey. This is kind of cool because Mommy can see you on the iPad. Oh, here we go. Mommy can see you. Oops, didn't want to do that. He's chewing on her Timothy hay. I hope the air conditioner's not too noisy for you guys. I have my other one on right now, but my husband would be freezing. Thank you guys for the thumbs up too. That means a lot. May not have a lot of people watching the live stream, but I'm practicing, right, for Disney and learning about the different things like thumbs up and comments and I could put like you get back. You're not going back there. Mickey don't feel good. He's probably wore himself out jumping. Nope, you're not doing it. We're not going there. Nicky has to be tired because he would come out here and be in the dust bath. He smells that stuff and he's out there. Hi. Hi, pretty girl. Is that him hollering again? Might have to roll the cage out just to. Hi. Hi. Nicky's resting. It's okay. Nicky's resting. Subscribe and hit the notification button for Disney Magic November the 22nd, 2026. We're going to be taking a princess. You can see me actually holding the thing up to my face. Not such a good typer either, so I like using the mic. Hi, little girl. How you doing? You've got the prettiest eyes, I think, of any animal I've ever had. They're so big. Your eyes are so big. Yeah. My back's starting to hurt. Lay down for a second or two. Girlfriends. So this is my blind dog's bed. It is so comfortable. One of my customers gave it to me. Oh, get up. One of my customers gave it to me, and so it is so comfortable. Except for pillow. I have to figure out how to add music to it, and I don't know. No, I don't know if it's music continuously. I think it is because I know some streamers that do that. That at night they have Walt Disney stuff, the castle and stuff, and they have songs playing. That feels much better right there. She'll probably come up here on me now. A lot of times if you lay down, they'll climb on you. I think they don't feel near as threatened by you if you're down on their level. What are you trying to get into? Hmm? And one thing for sure, you cannot go to sleep while they are out. They will find a way to get into something. I think I'm going to put little hooks on this because I could screw them right in at the top to hang it on this cage. So I don't have to sit here with my arm to hold it. I'm a craft person. I've done crafts all my life. And I can pretty much make anything. So my dad hung sheetrock. And I don't know if I got it from him, that kind of stuff where you can just cut it out or realize it's not right while you're cutting it or whatever. But I love doing crafts of any kind. Yeah. See, we even take decorations when we go to Disney, don't we? No, you're not going to chew that because I know that you will. We're not going there, girlfriend. We're not going there. See if I got anybody else on the chat. Something in my ear to keep me awake. Nope, I was the last one. He's still kind of. I still got one person. It's probably Samantha. She probably just watching with the sound down. Just sweet girl. Or lady. She's actually knocked that dog over before. That's why. That's a dog that kind of reminds us of our blind dog, Marley. And she's actually knocked that over before. That's why it has a busted ear. They love to hop on stuff from one thing to another. I'm just shocked at how much she's doing a dust bath. You must be really dirty. You must be really dirty. Yeah, so if you guys know anybody that wants to do storage, just let me know. I think it's public storage. I don't know if it's publicstoragejobs.com or what, but I could refer them. But and then I think you put in what you want to do, and then whether it's call center or on-site or property manager or whatever, and then you put in your zip code. Then it finds stuff close to you. It tells you what they have that's open. I just now realized how many is sitting on that towel. She's like got her hand out and her other hand on her backside and her knee bent up. I just realized that. Hi. Come here and see me. Come here and see you, Mama. Come here and see you, Mama. Oh, mercy. I don't even know what time it is. I don't know, my iPad's got the right time. It says Friday, though. 8:21. It probably does. It probably does, Manny. So I'm trying to lose weight. So they got me on that shot set bound. I'm doing really good. The doctor's just like, I have osteoporosis now. And they're like, you don't want to have to get a knee replaced or a hip replaced. Or I'm like, oh my goodness. Because I was scared of those shots. And so he talked me into it, and it's going really well so far. I've lost like 30 pounds or something. I love these little, like, I don't know what you call these pants. Like, they're not leotards, but, and I've wore these out working. So I got to go do a shopping to Ross or something. Ross Dress for Less, and see if I can find me a couple more pair. Or I go see Dinky. That's weird. I just now realized what that towel was. I wonder if my shirt says it's all about me too. I wonder if she's sitting that way on my shirt. I'll have to check that. My daughter-in-law got me this Mickey blanket. Well, actually, she got me two of them. They've about had it. I mean, there's very little cotton left in them. But they're still my favorite because it shows him sleeping and laughing and wide awake and all his different expressions. So with a Disney character, when you watch the children go up to them and hug them or whatever, the Disney character won't stop hugging the child. The child has to pull away first. And I think that is so special. And I was telling my daughter that because she loves Disney. And she said, Mom, did you know that's the same way with adults? And I'm like, wait, what? And she goes, yeah, they don't stop hugging you. And then I thought, she's right, because I usually make Animal Kingdom my last park because it is so laid back and you're so tired. And I always go there to the Tusker house and I see Mickey that one last time. And I always cry every time. It never fails. I'm going to cry because, you're getting older and it's expensive and you don't know if you can ever go back to that magic again. And it's just really emotional thinking, I may never get a comeback. This may be the end for my magic outside of what I've got on videotape and my whole house. But that's a whole another story. But Mickey, as I'm watching my videos, Mickey doesn't stop hugging me. As I'm hugging him, he just keeps rubbing my back. Like he's like, it's okay, And if I raise up and I'm crying, he'll hug me again. So I think it is true. I think they even hug adults as long as, till they're ready to be done. So if you ever go to California or Florida, I have a bunch of tips and tricks. So the cast members are told to turn the meet and greets over quick, right? Because there's a lot of people waiting in line. So I always have something for the character to sign because that gives you more magic. And I usually either have a shirt on or something, you know, that it is theirs, and I tell them a little story. And this time, we're going to have something for them to sign. And she's going to give them a present. Like I've been saving little, getting stuff off Facebook Marketplace and different stuff all year. So she'll have something to hand the character a present. So that's going to be really special. No, you ain't going back there. So she'll get more time with the characters, the princesses and everything, because she'll have something to hand them. And I saw on Facebook, I saw a thing where those little golden books, like, you know, our kids had them, if you guys are my age, the little golden books that tell the story. I saw a thing on Facebook where, see, he's doing that again, where you can have the character sign that book. And that's something she can keep forever. I wonder if he hurt himself when he was jumping. I'm going to have to pull this out. It's about time to put them up anyway. But she can keep that signature book. Her mom can save that for her. She can have those books. So I've been trying to find all the characters in the golden books. I'm going to move that. So let's see if he's just sleeping, or because they don't sleep that long. Get him on there and see what's going on. Because he's doing that dreaming thing again. He might have pulled something trying to jump. Because he's a mess, Minnie. That'll be the first time you guys have ever gotten hurt. Let's see what's going on. Yes, Mama's going to move the cage. See if you're faking it or not. Yeah. We're going to move the cage. That finger something. You see why you're crying? Let me see why you're crying. Don't know. Maybe you sprang something when you jumped up there that last time? Huh? It's about time to put them up anyway, because I got to go to bed. She's going back there checking on him. You gonna go check on your sister, huh? See if she's okay. I know he didn't eat it. She didn't eat anything. I call him a he because her name's Mickey. But she didn't eat anything. Since I don't have anything out here that'll hurt them. Let's see what we got going on in here, big buddy. Here we go. You're probably just doing that to be a stinker. Knowing you. You're probably like, I'm all down here by myself. Nobody wants to play with me. You can see that. Yeah, see, you're not hurt. I knew you were playing a game there. Yes, I knew that. Yes. You were just mad because you were down there by yourself. You want to go in your cage? Let me scoot over so you get in your cage. You guys guys can see. I can readjust the camera too. Anything's possible. Huh, Mickey? Probably gonna go right in that cage. I guess it helped open the bottom door, wouldn't it? You guys can't see that. I'm gonna pull this camera down. Draw everything. Not even sure. How my camera's doing here. Give me a second here. Let's see. What does that say? Origin is blocked. Rotate your device back. Where's the... Hopefully we haven't been that way all the time. No. Is it still going? It is. So that way you guys can kind of see them a little bit in their cage. Is this kind of cute? So he's playing, he's fine. You're just being a brat, Mickey. It's scaring me. They are delicate. So I am. Can you see that? There you go. They are delicate, so. He worried me that maybe he was jumping too much, but I think it was just he was being a brat. You were just being a brat. Minnie's happy though. She's like, I got a friend now. Yes, you have a friend now. So they can see me. I think might have to go down a little bit. Let me check this. No, it is this way. To be able to see him do that. You're such a brat. You made me move that cage, didn't you? He's like, yep, I did. Trying to tell me he was all hurt. I knew better than that. But normally he don't, he'll cry like that a little bit, but not like a lot. He's sure crying a lot. Maybe Mom will go ahead and clean your cage now. Yeah? You gonna take a dust bath? Sure. We'll see how hurt you are. No, yeah. You're faking it, little dirthead. You're faking it. No way you could roll if you were hurt. I thought maybe he strained something when he was jumping, but he just let me know he's mad. Aren't you? Aren't you? Mom's gonna go ahead and clean your cage. Since we got you out. So I don't have to do that later. Yeah, let's go ahead and clean your cage. got some nice bedding over here. Get down though. You don't need to be up there. Still have to put up my clothes that I washed. Mama still not put up her clothes that she's washed today. You guys don't look like this is as much of a mess. Did I do that this morning? I think I did. I don't think I did, Minnie. Don't do that. You will hurt yourself. So they have fleece. Has to be no pill fleece. So I just roll it up. And then if their pads are dirty, I'll change their pads. But that pad looks fine. I'm just gonna have to move this. You're gonna get hurt. Like they're little stinkers. Get down, Missy. She likes to get in the window. Get down. Then I'll have to climb back there, and I don't want to climb back there. She's a window girl. She likes to be in that window, and she goes to the air conditioner over there and tries to get out. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. Yeah, we're not doing that. Now Mickey's all alive again. He's such a mess. Now I'll probably never get him back in. I need to go this way. Because he's rested. I got to figure out what I'm going to watch on TV. All right. Get down, Mickey. Get down. You've been up there enough today. Listen. Listen. Down. My goodness, they're a mess. You guys are a mess. These head itches. Are you going to show off for everybody? Mickey, why was you over there crying like nonstop? Nothing wrong with you. Get down, Minnie. No, get down. Get down. She's a mess. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's my gate. I need to go out there and oil the chain. Maybe it would help. Got a big screen TV in here. My husband worked for Honda, and he was a shuttle driver. And went to a Christmas party. And they had raffle tickets where you draw a raffle ticket. I got to the big screen TV, which is what everybody wanted. And he got it. So brought it home. It's an LG. He said, well, just put it in your room because I had a small TV in here then. He said, just put it in your room. So I did, and it started kind of acting up. Like there was lines in it and stuff. And I'm like, oh my goodness, because you don't get a receipt on something like that. So I tried to find out who to tell that it was bad or whatever the case was. Could not figure that out. Get down, Minnie. Down. Down. Get down. So I just kept watching it. And it cleared itself up, whatever it was. So I've had it, and then I had a big screen in the living room, and I like to put a fan. I don't know, I guess because I'm from down south or whatever, but I like to put a fan in my window. Like when it's raining or when it's cool outside or something, and just suck any kind of dust or anything that I, normally can't get out the window. And the husband went to shut the window and knocked the fan out of the window and busted the TV. He goes, okay, I'll buy this one. Because normally I buy all the appliances. He bought the last TV and the last refrigerator. I'm like, hey, I'll go for that. My son's finding out what that's all about because they're had problems with their air conditioner and they had to get that fixed, and then they had problems with their washer and dryer, and it was under warranty, so they come and fixed that, and then it went out again. This time it wasn't under warranty. And then, he has radiant heated floors. He got a really good deal on the house, so he has radiant heated floors, and the hot water heater went out in his house. And so normally a hot water heater's $1,000, $2,000, something like that. So they told him it's $15,000, and he's like, what? Because the way they had that hooked up was not correct at the time. At the time, I guess it was, but now it's outdated. So now your hot water heater has to be heated up to go into your radiant floors. Oh my goodness. I'm like, well, I'll never be getting there. Get out of there. I'm coming over there. She did it. So it cost them like $15,000 for the water heater. Like, nobody tells you that when you buy a radiant heated floor. A house with that in it. It's like buying a car with all the mechanics stuff in it. No one tells you that you're going to end up paying more. So he's finding out what it's like to be a homeowner. And I'm lucky here. I have to watch where I walk because I'll step on these guys. Because if something goes wrong, we'll fix the little stuff. But if something goes really wrong, Public Storage will come and fix it. So I had a plumbing problem and I put it in to have it fixed. And I think it was just a thing where you just tighten up the toilet, but I'm like, knowing me, if I did that and did the wrong thing or tightened it too tight, that toilet would bust. I didn't have a flood out there. So I'm like, no. The guy was only here like 10 minutes, so I know that's probably where the leak was coming from. But I was not brave enough to do it. And neither was my boss, so I didn't feel so bad. She just like, schedule it. I'm like, okay. Today we found out because I was worried about the call, but we found out because Public Storage has bought a whole bunch of more stores. Like we're literally the largest in the world. That they were going to be redistricting the properties. I'm like, no. Luckily, I did not lose her, so I don't want to change managers. And I know they're all good. I've never had one that I couldn't get along with or didn't like. But I just, everybody's got their own little pet peeves in management. And I just don't want to get another one that has pet peeves of something different. I know what she likes and how she wants it. Because I'm one that you tell me how to do it and I'll do it. Because I don't want to lose my job. So, oh, I don't look bad either. I think I might have cleaned this morning, actually. Because none of their pads were dirty. Probably because they were out so long last night. But just tell me how you want it done and I'll do it. One of the big bosses was here one time and he was saying different stuff to me and I said, he said, well, you know this and you know that. I said, no, I didn't know none of that. So first of all, you have to tell me that something's changed. And then once I know, then if you see me not do it, then that's the time to get on to me. But he said, okay. I basically said, tell me where to poop and I'll poop. He was kind of laughing at me. But that's always how I've been, because I'm going to please whatever boss I have. I've never been fired. Because they're the ones that give you the paycheck. Let's see what we got down here. Almost not dirty either, so I don't know, girls. I don't know. You guys must have had so much fun last night. You were just so tired. Now Mickey's not ever going to let me go to bed. He sat over there and slept. So I have the easiest way to clean their cage. I've tried a bunch of different ways, and I love this one. So much easier. So they like to pee in corners. So you can be pretty assured that if you have your cage, you just put your little pads in the corners. And that'll take care of that. And you save a lot of this. You don't have to change that as much, and nothing stinks. Hi, girlfriends. Girlfriends. My son's sick right now. He thinks he got food poisoning. I'm hoping he's not got appendicitis or something. I told him, be careful, because make sure it's food poisoning. But he doesn't eat real good because, you know, he's a part owner of a Dairy Queen. So he's one of the big shots there. But you're on the go all the time. You don't eat real healthy. So I don't know what he ate that didn't agree, but he's going to be okay. But he don't go home sick. He came home today, so. He doesn't do that. We're a workaholic family, so. We're all that way. It runs evidently in our genes. So my son owns his own flooring business. Him and his wife, she owns a cleaning business. It's absolutely clean. This is Morris Floors, and they both have really good companies. but they work all the time. So, and I don't get paid much, but the public storage, I get my house free. So I haven't had to pay rent in 25 years. I don't know what I'd do if I had to pay rent. Plus, I don't have to fix anything if I don't want. I do take care of it like it's my own. One of these days, I'll do a live stream and then I'll go out and show you my house on the outside. There's Disney everywhere. It's really crazy. I'm lucky I got a husband that puts up with it. Mickey's everywhere. Even my customers buy me Mickey stuff. People are constantly buying me presents. I'm like, I'm not going to have anywhere to put that. All right, girls, let's see. You guys need the... See, that was all natural. So different kinds of Timothy had. One's all natural and one is wafer cut. Which one I did last time. I think that's all natural. I like the one that's first cut, but it's hard to get. So you have to, I don't know, be in hay season or something to get that one. But that's the first cut they do. And they really like that. Well, that takes care of you girls. Of course, now you're going to play like crazy because Vicky was sleeping and faking it over there like he was hurt or something. And I knew it, Mickey. I just knew it. Tempted to push you right back and block you over again. If I don't, he's just going to... No, don't do it. Don't do it. I know what you're thinking. Don't do it. Because I don't, he ain't never going to go sleep. That's why I was not wanting him to go over there. See? He's like, he don't want to be blocked off. He's so crazy. He's like, no, Dad, don't you love me? You're so crazy. I don't even know. Mommy's got to wear you out. Or you won't even be coming out of there. A little bit further back is what I did. And he's like, no. I know your little trick. You weren't hurting anywhere. Stinky pot. He's like, I just wanted you to let me back out. I'm like, right. I'm gonna have to make a little thing where I don't have to. My wrist just hurts. My doctor was like, the doctor went and see, he's like, so any popping or clicking? I'm like, don't even say those words. Popping and clicking. I don't even want to hear those words. Well, I think that triggered. No, I didn't have to try. Yeah, we don't want no popping and clicking stuff. That means your ECU tendon is bad. I've already had that once on the right hand. So yeah, we're not going there. I'm trying to do some long enough streams that maybe people will catch in there and watch them. Now, if you want one of those, you got to get down, you silly goose. What are you doing? And you will hurt yourself if you try that. I don't know if you guys can see him up there. Down. Come on. You both come on this side. You girls come on this side. Come on, look at the mess you made on my floor. And I've still got to clean my floor. Come on. Wait till they get over here. Come on. Come on, Mama's got treats. She doesn't seem to want these for some reason. And these are her favorite. They're the apple ones. Maybe they're just older. Come on, guys. Mama's got treats. They're like, they so know what you're trying to do. They're like, yeah. You're trying to lock me up again. Come on. Sit down there beside them. They'll finally come out. I'll slide that in there. Maybe. Maybe and maybe not. Turn that air back on for a little bit. Rearrange this room a little bit. A little bit more excited. Girls, come on, Mama's redoing your bedroom. Crazy animals. There comes one. Come on, Minnie. We're redoing the room. Come on. Move everything around. No, the other way we want to go. Well, I bet that's going to make part of my video horizontal, and part of it vertical. That's going to be weird. Oh well. Because first I had it. First I had it sideways. Everybody's going to be like, what? I'll have to watch it later and see, fast forward through it. See if it's one I want to keep or not. So I didn't realize that either, but if you have a bunch of glitches in your YouTube video, YouTube will take it down. So I didn't realize that either, but they didn't take mine down, but I heard that straight with I'm like, oh my goodness. Or if you got anything that's copyrighted, like music or something. In there. See, they're both going to go into there now. So now I got to get the numbers. What are you girls doing down there? You're killing me, man. What are you doing to me? So, back when I had a bed over there that raised up and down, so they could get under my bed. So they'd never come out. Like I wasn't interacting with them at all. So when I got a bed that's on the floor now they'll come out. Now they're going to be from the cage out here. Stick or something on the knuckles. All the way over to the side of my bed. I might never get them out. I don't know about that, but I know there's sticks out. Come on. See what you guys do. Come on. Oh, you're pissing at me? That's funny. Come on, girl. Come on. Yeah. Like you're supposed to sleep under there tonight? Is that what the deal is? Come on. Come on. I see you, big eye figure. Miss Nanny. So that's why they were going to get really little. So I would have to catch them. See, we hide like that. I'm like, no, you can't hide. I'd actually take you can look at some of my very first YouTube videos of them, they were babies. And I take my camera and put it down towards my bed. Those the days. Yes. Come on. Come on. There's one. Come on, Mickey. Come on, Nikki. Come on, you can do it. I have faith in you. Really don't do it. You. Come on, Nikki. Come on, Nikki. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come on. Come on. You're almost there. Come on. He's like, it's a trap. He's like, I know it's a trap. Now you see smash. Oh, like, no. I didn't bring you this before you figures it out. Nope. Get that. Dip, dip. I guess they keep me upright, so I went to the doctor years ago. I was telling her how bad I broke because I have arthritis. Man, no. And she said, whatever you do, don't stop. She said, you'll freeze up. I'm like, oh my goodness. So, good thing about them is when you play with them, you don't stop. You don't come home and just go to bed. Now, take the other one. Vicki, you're not going to make that now. Don't even tell me because no, you used my feet last time. I'm not going to give you that chance. See, now he'll run and play, so he's going to wear out. Yep. Nope. Not going to work this time. Mommy's feet's out of the way. You don't have to get down there and scream like you're. Oh, he did it anyway. You were so. How did he do that? Oh my God. He's got some height on him to be able to get on that blanket like that. Goodness. Sure as a sheep in that. Sneaky. You're a mess. How many pillows do I have to get? They can jump. Okay, normally they can't jump straight up 4 feet. That's a good 4 feet. He's got that going on. So he's managed to conquer that. So I'll have to go up another. No, you don't need to be able to. Okay, another 2 or 3 pillows. Come on. Come out there. Come on. Come on. That's a brat you are. I'm going to sit in the car like this. wants to be a brat. He doesn't want to behave. When he tries to jump up there. No. I don't think he can get up over there. But who knows? He is jumping straight up. Maybe you can catch that. Sure. So they'll take their look at catch you or shoot whatever it is. Come on, baby. Come on. Crazy animal, you. Pick out something that's, usually cute, not always. And grab something out of there. All right, Nikki, I give up. You're not going to go to bed, though, because you're under there resting. You're not. You're being the star, pretty eyes. I thought it was because he had pillows. If you look under there, there's pillows stacked all the way up, and I thought it was because he could grab onto the pillows to get up there, but obviously it's not. So yesterday when I was doing the stream, he was licking his paws first. And going like this. It was so cute. Word. I don't get him out. I'm not going to go to sleep. He's scared. Like, no, I'm not doing it. Come on, you little weird little chinchilla. Come on. Come on. Come on. Where you at? Reach. Oh. Oh. You want to go to bed? Come on. We'll open this up and you can jump in. I'm done with your little play games. Come on. Come on. We'll go to bed. Come on. You want to go to bed? Come on. We'll go to your cage. Yeah? Go in your cage? He's like, no, I'm not tired. You're just like jumping, don't you? Because you're trying to do it from there. You're just trying to be a Mr. Show-All. Oh my word. What am I going to do with you? Huh? Put you in the Guinness Book of World Records for the chinchilla that can jump the most? Yay, there's one. Come on, Minnie. Come on, Minnie. Following. Come on. Minnie. Go up there with Mickey. Come on. Come on. No, almost. See, this is what I'll do. So one will get up there, and then the other will come out, and then the other one will go. So that way they don't have to get locked up. Oh my goodness. Come on. Doing this again because he'll just do it again. Oh, there goes one. Come on, Minnie. Come on, Minnie. Come on, Minnie. No, Mickey's out. Usually, if she hops in first, he will follow, or she will follow. Usually, if she goes in first, he'll follow. Yay, we did it! Yay! Mama gets to sleep now. How about that? Now they're like, wait, we've been tricked. And I say, yes, you have. Notice to the others. Sorry about the loud. Yeah, you've been tricked. We're not letting you back out. Now Mama's got to clean the room. They're messy. What can I say? You're little stinkers is what you are. I'm like, we know it and we're proud of it. Goodness. It's like, oh my goodness. Mommy's got to watch the stream as soon as YouTube approves it and see if we're looking good on TV or if we're upside down. Yeah. You know, you guys know you're locked up now. You're like, wait, what? Get all your little toys and hop-alongs. I see you. So I had this door open. And that's when the cage was higher. It was probably this high because it had long legs. So like it would be like having this door open. And he came up from down under and just boom, right onto the floor. And I'm like, you are crazy. So that one's on my YouTube shorts called Mickey Jumps Out of the Cage. But I was trying to show you guys them eating their little treats and stuff. And he just did it because he'll do it. He'll just jump out. He don't care. I think she's heavier, so then maybe it's that, you know, she's a different kind of chinchilla or something, but she won't do that jumping thing like he does. They didn't want no treats tonight, which is really rare for them. Normally they're like, no, we like our treats. She wasn't even into the treats tonight. It's an odd reason. If the treats get too old, they won't eat them. That one bag is brand new. And then before I leave my room, I always make sure all the doors are shut because I came back in one time and made me something to eat. Came back in and they were out. And that's back before I had the room chinchilla proofed. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And Mickey, ever since he was a baby, move it up a little bit now. Mickey, ever since he was a baby, he has stood up and watched TV. Like he loves TV. So he'll stand on his hind legs for hours and watch TV. But you can see how much energy he has. Minnie's tired. He's like, yeah, I slept good. You made me think you were hurt. Oh my goodness. You're so crazy. Go get a broom or a dustpan. Hi, Pebbles. You want to come in and say hi to the people on YouTube? Come on. It's your turn. Come on, babies. Come on, babies. Come on, babies. It's your turn. Come on. Come on, babies. Come on. This is my granddaughter here, Pebbles. She gets mad when I bring out the chinchillas because she knows she can't come in. That actually happened one time too, when they got out and the dogs were right here. Luckily, none of them. They were just smelling them like, "What are you?" You want to jump up on the bed? You can jump up on the bed. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna fix it. I've had her over here since she was a baby. So her story was my son wanted a dog that didn't shit. So they researched it, and an Aussie Doodle doesn't shit. It's an Australian Shepherd and a Poodle. And so they ordered her online. Found a breeder, and they had the flyer in. So they wanted her because her nose is really rare. She's got the spotted nose, and that's really rare in this dog. So you can see her. A little bit. There you go. There you go. So she's got the little spotted nose. And so the lady told them, no, she's already been spoken for. And they're like, oh, darn it, that's the one we wanted. So my grandson, he's got one brown eye and one blue eye, which is really rare. So he was pretty little when they got Pebbles. So they got her and brought her home. And my son's like, wait, does she have a brown eye and a blue eye? And sure enough, she has it just like my grandson. Like she has the blue here and then the blue here with a little bit of brown, or the brown here. Yeah, brown here and then blue with a little bit of brown. Just exactly like my grandson. So they were all thrilled, like, oh my God. And then they're like, wait, I think we got the wrong dog. And then sure enough, it was a couple months later, and the lady got back a hold of them and said, hey, I gave you the wrong dog because she was more money. And they said, hey, would you send her back? And he's like, no. So long story short, they got the dog they wanted. And you have two different color eyes, just like he did. So that, my grandson's 19 now, so that don't bother him anymore. But now he's like, kids used to ask him, why do you have two different color eyes? And he would always say, I ate my twin, or make some kind of joke. But they were always real close. Because you both have the same kind of eyes. Yes, not the same nose. Yeah, not the same nose. And Mommy's got to put these up. Grandma's got to put these up. But it's Friday night. Where's your daddy? Are they working late? Did they go out to dinner? I got a really cute picture of her. It's like 4 or 5 years ago, I was going to go to Disney, and I always pack early. So I had my suitcase and everything out on the floor. Or not out on the floor, out on the kitchen table. And she jumped up there and got my suitcase. And I'm like, that is so cute. So I took a picture of it. She's in my Disney suitcase. And I have a Disney suitcase too. And I'm like, you want to go to Disney with Grandma? She's like, I do. They're so cute. You are so cute. Yeah, you're so cute. I must get all this stuff up. They didn't do too bad a job tonight, I think, because they were so tired from before. I don't usually get them out 2 days in a row. You know, you're like, Mom, you got me out too early. They'll be good for like 3 days now. I want to do a Sunday stream because I've got people from other parts of the world that want to watch them. And it's like 7 o'clock. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning there. So I want to do another stream so I can give them some Chinchilla love and some Disney love. I'll clean it better in the morning. I'll just get the basic. So they got their poop is like rat poop, so it's like really easy to get up. They don't stick to the floor. Or Nesson. Not Pebbles. Or Nesson. No. Real easy to clean up after. It's just, I'll clean this, and in the morning I'll get up, and there'll be poop all over the floor again because they sling it out of the out of their cage when they run it. But they were out quite a while tonight, so maybe they won't be as active. I don't know what my stream says here, but it's gotta be. See what we got here, Pebbles. 192 minutes. I think that's the longest stream Disney Grandma's ever done. Well, if that lady was right and says just make them long, and you'll get there. Your live stream's long. I'll find out if she's right. So I'm gonna try to make it before I get to Disney World. And get enough subscribers so you guys all can deal with me. I only need like 45 and I'll have 2,000. And the more subscribers you get, the faster you get them. Because people say, oh, look how many she's got. You know, that's it. And I keep my subscribers. So, I mean, over the 10 years, of course, probably the first 7, I didn't even know what I was doing. But over the 10 years, the subscribers I've had, I've lost very few. So they usually always stay. Because I keep it family friendly. I had a few kids on there when I first started doing it that would say rude things, or young kids, and I said, you know what, I got to report you. And they're like, oh, don't do that. So they just end up getting off my stream because I'm like, no, you can't talk like that to be on my channel. So far I haven't had to get a moderator or whatever they call it, where they get on your stream and watch it for you. I guess called a moderator. Anyway, I haven't had to get any of that. Mods, they call them the mods. I haven't had to get any of that because I've not had anybody saying bad things on any of my streams to where I have to block them. And YouTube's been real good to me because if there is a questionable you know, something in the stream where they text something and it's questionable, YouTube will say holding for, you know, approval or something, or holding for review. That's what they say. So I always review it, and if I think it's questionable, I delete it. So they've been real good about that. But I think if you have like 5,000 people on there or whatever the case may be watching your stream and everybody's typing, it's hard for YouTube to catch all those. And that's why they get the mods to, you get you several people that'll go in there and watch it when you're streaming. So you can catch the bad ones. I may have to do that when I go to Disney. Although I won't be reading the chat. I'll be like so excited. I'll be like, no, I'm going to go see Mickey. My dream is to take my grandson, but I've got to get over that. So they're pretty much not wanting him to, he's a big Disney. Don't get me wrong. Like, he's only 3. And he loves Mickey Mouse. But I got to get over. My worst fear is that I guess my dream was to make sure all of my family got to go once before I passed away. But I got to get over it with him and just look the other way. I mean, I went and bought him a Mickey outfit because I thought I could take him to Disney on Ice. So I think we're just going to sell that. I just got to get over it. I don't think he gets set through all of Disney on Ice, but he would totally get into Mickey. Because he's a Mickey Mouse baby. Every time I come over there, he goes and gets his Mickey. Shows it to me. There's no Disney Grandma. He's got a lot of Mickeys. And he associates Mickey with me. Anyway, thank you guys. I don't know. Let's see if I still have anybody on here. You guys are amazing. I still have 2 people. Yeah, you could be a mod. You totally could, Tyler. He's been my #1 Disney fan, so he would totally be a mod for me. He would be a good one. So anyway, you just have to keep believing in the magic and holding on to it and holding on to your dreams of what you want to do and who you want to be. And try to keep magic in your life in this cruel world. Maybe everybody doesn't have it rough, but there's a lot of us that do. And I guess when I was younger, I didn't really smell the roses a lot. But now I stop and smell the roses. I had a lady down here at Affinity, which is a retirement apartment place for seniors, and she's out picking wildflowers, and I'm like, now that's just amazing right there. She's stopping to smell the roses, or I'll see a wild animal or a squirrel or a beaver or something, and I pay more attention to that stuff now. Yeah, Pebbles is right here. Yeah, she's right here. Come here, Pebbles. Tyler wants to say hi. Come up here. Here she is, Tyler. Say hi. So say hi to Tyler. He'll give you loves next time he sees you. Mommy and Daddy's either working late or they went out to dinner or something. Because I still have her. I was telling them the story how she has 2 different colored eyes. Just like Kaden. Yeah. That's what I was telling her. Yeah. We're going to turn on the air tonight. I can tell you that right now because it's too hot in here right now. You say hi, Tyler. Say hi, Tyler. But I thank you guys for keeping it clean, the ones that are on there. I'm not saying anything that's going to hurt somebody else's feelings or be inappropriate because it makes my job easier just to sit and talk because I love to talk. I was like, watching my other streamers, I'm like, how do they just talk to the camera? That is so weird. But the more I do it, the more I'm getting it. Now, as far as walking in a park, with the gimbal and talking, I don't know if that's going to happen. You're probably just going to see a lot of magic. I'll be like, I've been there, what, 6 times now, 6 or 7? And I get in the park and I'm like, where am I at? Like the magic comes so strong. My daughter's like, Mom, how many times have you been here? I'm like, I know, but like you're thinking of all the plans that you got to do because I planned it all year. Like I got to eat here, I got to do this. We're riding this now. We're going in one direction. We're not backtracking and all of that. So you make sure you don't ever stand in line for very long. You get all the good dinners, see all the good shows. So my brain's thinking, I gotta do this. But I think I'll have it easier this time because the girl I took, I'm gonna tell you this last story that we've done. So the girl I took the last time, which is going with me now, but paying her own way, and I'm gonna pay for her granddaughters. She didn't want to know nothing. We were trying to plan it, and she's like, "Nope, don't want to know nothing. Just do it. I'm good." We're like, "Okay." So I planned all this magic, and we got her on the plane, and her magic hit, and she's like, "What are we doing?" And she's going into the app, and I'm like, "Don't even worry about it now, because at this point we're trying to surprise her." And she's like, "What are we doing? What are we doing?" I'm like, "Oh my goodness!" So she figured out the most of it, except for she didn't know I was taking her to see the Queen, but she was fast on her phone. And if there's anything you got to be at Disney now, if you don't want to stand in line and you want to meet all the characters and you don't want to have a rough day, you got to be quick on the phone because it's all about the app, the Disney app, my Disney Experience app. That's how you get where you got to go without waiting in line. So we were up at, back then, they had what they call a virtual queue, and you have to get in, you have to get up at 7 in the morning. Right, I mean, you have to be up before 7. You have to be on your phone at exactly 7 o'clock, like when they had the Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. That was one of them. And you have to hit that button until you get it. To pray you get it, right? So she was good. She got us one every time. Me and her were working on one like this. She's like, I got it. I'm like, how'd you do that? Then we get off one ride. She said, we can do this one next. I'm like, oh my God, I love you. She like totally got into it. So she's putting everything down on her iPad, getting everything arranged, which I do a tablet, just a piece of paper, but she's doing it on an iPad. And then we're going to transfer it all to Maps. And she'll have it all down. We got one more meeting before we go to figure out dinners and what we want to ride first. Because her and her daughter want to ride some of the big rides. Pebbles, don't pick on Nikki. Pebbles loves messing with Mickey. And Mickey just loves it. He's like, I'm in a cage, you can't hurt me. So Mickey will tease her. Like, I'm right here. You can't get to me. But anyway, I think I'll have it easy this time because we're doing princess stuff and the big rides she wants to do, she'll have those all planned and she can just run to the ride with her daughter and me and her granddaughter will go do something. But she said, I want to be a Disney grandma when we were down there. And I said, well, if you save money, because she has a hard time saving money, I said, you save enough money, you and your daughter, to pay your way. And I'll pay for your granddaughter's way. Because it's about $2,000 a person for 6 days. And I said, so I'll pay for your granddaughter's way. And then I'll buy all the food, all the big dinners. So she agreed to that. So she's got $1,000 down. That's Disney, Scott. She's got 3,000 more to go before, I think it's the end of October. She's got to have that money. So, but she's working 2 jobs to make it happen. So, and I think she's going to end up paying it all. I don't think her daughter's going to be able to afford it. And she is all excited. And it's going to be good to see her tears, seeing, her grandma tears, because I see mine. I'll be crying with her too. I had my magic. This is kind of going to be hers.
So these are all the blankets I use at night. This is how crazy I am. So I like it cold in the bedroom, but I like a lot of blankets. Oh, Devils likes blankets too. She might be staying the night. I don't know. Nobody said anything yet. Sometimes they go to Seattle for a Mariner game or something. Hand's killing me though. There you go. We're all set there, girlfriend. You want to mess with Mickey? You know you're not supposed to do that. Oh, they're kissing each other. That's so cute. Mickey, I knew there was nothing wrong with you. Why you were down there crying like that, I do not even know. Like, he couldn't have hurt himself jumping. But that's what they do. I'm gonna have to get something that's some kind of shelf or something that is as tall as a dresser or something to keep him off my bed. Because you're a mess, man. But I'm smarter than you, so we'll figure it out. You gotta watch him. Minnie's getting something to drink. It's getting hot in here too, so they're gonna. I don't know how cool it is outside. I might be able to run it without turning on the air. Let's see what we got. Yeah, maybe later tonight, but not right now. All right, guys. Dizzy Grandma's going to have to sign off because we got to get to bed. Like I said, you guys have a magical, magical night and sweet dreams. When I get close to Disney, I have Disney dreams. And they're usually horrible ones, like we got there and I didn't have nothing set up or whatever, or Mickey isn't there anymore, they took him away, or weird stuff. Anyway, Disney Grandma signing off. Thanks for joining. And thanks for all the thumbs ups. Like and subscribe if you want some Disney magic November the 22nd.